हेलो फ्रेंड, वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल 5 मिनट पीडियाट्रिक। आज मैं जीना गाइडलाइन 2020 को डिस्कस करने जा रहा हूँ। प्रीवियस वीडियो में यंगर चिल्ड्रन में आजमा कमिटमेंट हमने जाना। आज एडोलेसेंट और एडल्ट में क्या चेंजेस हुआ है 2020 में, उसके बारे में हम लोग डिटेल से तो नहीं बल्कि की पॉइंट जानेंगे और ट्रीटमेंट प्रोटोकॉल को जानेंगे बस। तो रिसेंट गाइडलाइन में की पॉइंट कुछ इस तरह से है। पहले है जो कि इनिशियल कंट्रोलर थेरेपी सेलेक्ट करने के लिए हमें सिम्टम बेस्ड रिकमेंडेशन आ चुका है बोथ चिल्ड्रन और एडल्ट में। नाउ अंडर नो सर्कमस्टांसेस ICS be completely stopped in asthmatic patient. ICS formoterol combination is now preferred reliever option if the patient is taking ICS formoterol as controller drug. For patient taking combination ICS LABA medication with a different LABA than formoterol, then they use short acting beta 2 as a reliever inhaler drug. Now ICS formoterol combination should be used in step 1 and step 2. For asthma overlap symptom, ICS containing therapy should be used. For smart therapy, the maximum daily recommended dose of formoterol is 72 microgram for patient on budesonide formoterol combination. Obesity and traffic related air pollution has been included as an important risk factor for developing asthma. Theophylline now no more recommended in the management of asthma. Now the treatment protocol, step by treatment protocol. In step 1, if the symptom is less than twice a month, then the preferred reliever drug is now low dose ICS formoterol. And other reliever option we have short acting beta 2 agonist. Preferred controller drug we have same as low dose ICS formoterol combination, and other if you are using reliever drug as a short acting beta 2 agonist, we can use low dose inhaled corticosteroid. In step 2, if the symptom is more than twice a month but less than daily, then we use preferred reliever drug as low dose ICS formoterol combination, and other we have short acting 2 beta agonist. And preferred controller drug we have low dose inhaled corticosteroid or as needed low dose ICS formoterol combination. Other controller option we have daily leukotriene receptor antagonist or low dose ICS should be used when we are using as SABA as reliever option. In step 3, we have symptom present most of days or waking with asthma once a week or more. Then we have preferred reliever drug as ICS formoterol for both maintenance and reliever therapy, and preferred controller drug is low dose ICS LABA. Other reliever option we have SABA, and other controller option we have medium dose ICS or low dose ICS plus leukotriene receptor antagonist. In step 4, when the symptom present most days or waking with asthma once a week or more or having low lung function, then we have ICS formoterol for both maintenance and reliever therapy as preferred reliever drug, and preferred controller drug is medium dose ICS LABA. Other reliever option we have short acting beta 2 agonist, and other controller option we have high dose ICS plus add-on tiotropium or add-on leukotriene receptor antagonist. If in step 5, if we have severely uncontrolled asthma, then we can use ICS formoterol combination along with short course oral corticosteroid. And preferred reliever drug we have high dose ICS LABA combination we have to refer for phenotypic assessment, and we can add on tiotropium, anti-IgE or anti-interleukin 5 or anti-interleukin 4 receptor. And other reliever option we have SOD2 beta agonist, and other control option we have low dose oral corticosteroid, but we have to consider its side effect also. Thanks for watching my channel. Kindly subscribe and give your feedback regarding this video. Thank you.